Hello, I'm Dr. Alveda King, Director of African American Outreach with Priest for Life. January 22nd is my birthday. Many of us know that day as the day that Roe versus Wade was passed in America and abortion became illegal in America. You can read about my own testimony, my pro-life testimony, and my journey, how my daddy and my mother chose life, encouraged by my grandfather, Dr. Martin Luther King Sr., who told my mother, "You have to keep that baby. You can't kill that baby. She's not a lump of flesh. She's a little girl. I saw her in a dream 3 years ago. She's going to bless many people." So since Daddy King supported Naomi King, and of course my dad, Reverend A.D. King, stood with them as well, I was allowed to be born. And for many years, since 1983, when I became pro-life after having 2 secret abortions, a miscarriage related to it, and all of that, and I received Jesus Christ, God's greatest gift and blessing to us, as my Lord and Savior in 1983. And I moved forward and became a pro-life voice for America. And so in 2016, I'll be joining the Walk for Life. Very often I'm in D.C. with the March for Life, and in 2016 I'll be at the Walk for Life, and I will be joining the faithful, just marching and asking God to bless America, to turn our hearts back to Him for life. That's the little babies in the womb, the sick, the elderly, the poor, the young and the old. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness should be for everyone, not just in America, but all over the world. So I generally spend my birthday promoting the truth that life is sacred. My uncle, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., was actually pro-life. His wife, Mrs. Coretta Scott King, during her lifetime was like Mrs. Barbara Bush and Mrs. Laura Bush, and she supported a woman's right to choose abortion. A lot of times women just have misinformation. That's what happened to me when I had my secret abortions. And when the truth came to me, I began to choose life. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who was offered the Margaret Sanger Award, did not attend the ceremony. His wife went in his stead. She was trying to stand up for women's rights, but we now need to proclaim the rights of all human beings, from conception until natural death. We don't want violence or murder or all the terrible things that happen in society, and we want our babies, the sick and the elderly and the poor, to also be able to pursue life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This is going to be very important in the days moving ahead. So I'm going to start the year of 2016 marching for life and walking for life. I'll be out in California. I ask you to join us in prayer. If you can't physically get to a walk for life or a march for life, pray with us. I'm Dr. Alveda King, Director of African American Outreach with Priest for Life.